Hey folks, it's Rob, and this is Rimworld, which is this is the first alpha release, okay? Version 0.1.334, which was compiled on January 26th of 2014, okay? So like 2 weeks ago. So there's a lot more to this game coming, I want to say up front, okay? But having said that, I have spent a few hours with the game before this video has been made, and it's good. I enjoy it. Yeah, I want more, and there will be more. But yeah, I like it. I mean, I suppose I could show you one I've done already. Let's load up my crash fill. Here's what I've been working on. Okay, it's a foggy day, so that's what you can see here, fog. That's why it looks like that. Things will improve. Here's my colonists. There's their living quarters and their storage areas and their solar arrays, and there's even a geothermal plant up here. Yep. And there are gibbets with intruder bodies in them, which are there in case someone were to attack. Raiders have landed. Okay. So these three jerks will rally their position and then eventually attack. I'm going to put up my fourth security turret, I think. And that's going to need a power conduit. I can't run it through the sandbags, as I recall. There we go. We'll run the power conduit up here. More raiders. Okay. So I got two baxters of raiders. And I'm going to want sandbags in front of that. And I better make sure my colonists are armed and ready to go, so... Wedge, he's one of my more reliable fellas. Andy, he's one of the early ones. Melissa, we bought her as a slave. She's not armed. Let's see here. Let's give her the M24. Kramer, got a pistol, got an Enfield, pistol, some kind of rifle. Ryu, you need a weapon. Take a pistol. I really don't want anyone walking around without weapons. So they're still milling around over there being dips while I build an art turret. Let's see, Stonejaw, she's a combatist. Okay. Okay, raiders are ready to begin the assault, so let's get you ready. I'm drafting folks for defense. Oh, they're coming around this way. Red, you're going to need a weapon. see the turrets are focusing on, all by themselves, on enemy targets. And that other raider is now doing his thing. That was probably a Molotov that was thrown at the thing. And I'll have to remember to remove this bit of rubble here that he's using for cover. Melissa, I gotta get you out of there. Everybody needs to stay away from the fire, because that's going to explode. There we go. Now I'm going to just unlock the bodies so that they can be hauled away. And the weapons. Once the fire has been dealt with, we'll be able to move on with replacing the turret, because I think that was... Well, we'll probably position it better, I think. But, you may be hearing a constant that's because of doors opening and shutting, which I'm contemplating turning down, because that is actually a bit annoying. Now, the bodies have just been dumped here until they are eventually dumped into gibbets or into graves. I do have 2 grave sites, but they don't seem to be in a big hurry to bury people. So, let's let's put on our gibbet cage. Just in case someone decides, hey, they look like easy marks. Trading ship. Industrial trader. Probably don't really need anything, but hey, Ryu, let's have a word. They'll sell meds relatively inexpensively. They'll buy food. I don't need any of this. Okay. Eventually the fire will burn itself out. I did say I was going to have that this stuff hauled away. That way it's not there for them to take cover behind. Then I'm going to leave. That actually provides my people cover. But this should probably go. Seems to be only one food type that the people eat that isn't... Well, basically, it's all, in the end, one food type. It's potatoes, or it's nutrient paste extracted from this machine that is made from potatoes. So, yeah. As you can see, everybody does everything. It looks a little bit like Prison Architect, I gotta say. That's from a lightning strike. I mean, there's a small resemblance to Prison Architect, like this top-down and the cartoony look and the tiles. But, I'm not gonna... I don't mind that. Put a little paved tile over here, just for faster getting around. farming vessel. That I don't need. They don't give me good prices on my food, and I don't need to buy food. I have plenty of food. Look, lots and lots and lots of food. These hoppers are just for decorative effect. They don't actually feed. These hoppers do feed. This is like primary storage, right? This is where I keep all the good stuff, except for trade items, like silver, which is here. Oh. See, and everyone responds to the fire because that's in the home zone. This is just decorative. I've never seen anyone ever use this table and chairs. I have seen them use this one. I'm thinking I should put a plant pot out here, though. That's some wreckage falling from the sky. More food. We'll unlock it. It's near the base. I'm building into the mountain because I can. Not because I actually need to, but I imagine I'd be more secure in there as opposed to out here. The plant pot will make it nicer out here. Okay, well, I was thinking about actually sticking the next turret, like, actually through the mountain here. So I could have them dig a small channel like that. And I want that rubbish out of the way. And make sure they don't have any rubbish for cover. That should do, but just in case. Right. All the nearby rubble. Want all that removed. That fire is just going to burn. I mean, it's not threatening anything. That's going to make a nice little defensive position. I can actually populate if necessary. And just in case, we'll fit some doors. Well, it's getting near the cable now. Make sure I zone that for home. Yeah. Okay, so let's make it think that home's a bit around it. That way, it's not wait until it's actually on fire, because that's a geothermal plant feed line. I don't actually want that to catch on fire. Let's see if I make that a preferred. That'll up its importance. And those corpses will be put into cages and attempt to putting some fear into the jerks who come around to try to do me wrong. As you can see, they're already transporting a body out to the gibbet right now. Our farming vessel. Boo. I'm going to make this into a home region, though, just so in case it catches on fire or something, that we know to do something about it. Go. I don't really care if the dump catches on fire. Right, and it's got power. Now let's say something weird were to happen and we got cut off on power. Yeah, let's be paranoid. What I'll do is I'll fit some batteries in here. Because we need a battery compartment anyway. That way, we have reserve power. And because they're in there, they're out of the rain, right? Right. See, they know to put out these fires. Good stuff. Yeah, the AI is not bad. And there's stuff to do. I mean, research needs more. I've already researched everything. It didn't take very long. There needs to be more objects. There needs to be more things. capabilities, you know, a bit more complexity, I'm thinking. You know, different kinds of food, maybe have some kind of... There are things available for me to buy from the merchants that I have no idea what you're supposed to do with them. Missiles and cannon shells. And I don't know how I'm supposed to get a cannon or a missile. A launcher. There's medicine. Never seen anybody ever actually use any of the medicine to heal anybody. You can assign people to doctoring, and people do kind of tend to people who are in bed who are assigned to doctoring, but I never see anybody actually use medicine or try to heal anybody. These yellow bars are batteries I've already assigned into the base, and it's good to have my power distributed, I think. As you can see, extra power is already being allocated to these batteries, and it'll be there in case I need it. And should, like, this line get cut, this turret will still be able to draw this power. Ah. That just came down on the table right there in front of us. People don't like seeing bodies, so there's a wall here between the body dump. Since they're not getting around to burying anybody, I mean, we buried a person here, someone we knew, okay? Intruders, they don't seem to be bothered about burying them. And in fact, it took forever for them to bury Pan. What can I say? Maybe they're jerks. Just minor improvements to getting around. That's what I'm doing there. Something's on fire. Where's it on fire? Ah. Suppose if anyone's idle, I could set someone to dig out that bit of mineral there. But it's not high priority. We have plenty. So between the two power sources, we actually get plenty of power in. Enough to charge batteries on, as well as operate everything. And that's all the auto guns and all the lights. There are no lights outside because in the rain they short out and catch fire. Why is it a spacefaring civilization can't make an outside light? I don't know. But that's the reality of the situation here. These Muffalos went mad and tried to attack passers-by, so they had to be dealt with. Same went for the boom rat. I think there's a squirrel around somewhere. And of course, these people tried to kill us. And take what was ours. Wasn't nice. Should we get prisoners, and for some reason prisoners include people who we rescue who crash land here. We have these 3 beds that are in brown. This is their original common area. Everyone used to sleep here, back when it was 3 folks. And, see, someone's fully healed. And this one's my first cell block that I made. Which isn't that bad, actually. And then we started fitting in, you know, everyone gets their own little place. I should get on more with this, because, you know, the stronger defense and all that stuff, but I've invested so much in this outside area. And in the end, I'm going to need power. I don't have a way of just storing power down in here except for vast banks of batteries, and that's not an indefinite solution. That is just a short-term solution. It is kind of neat to see them go about their business, doing the things they need to do. People with kind of bright boxes are good at that role. Okay? People with dark boxes suck at that role, but can do it. And then there are people who just won't do certain things. Okay? So you're like, this is a 2 of 10, so not brilliant, but you can assign Stonejaw to be a warden. But you can't assign Stonejaw to doctor or to firefight for some reason. Just will not fight fires. Some people just are so bad at some things. And then there are some people who are just bad at everything. Tally is bad or worse at everything. She's not better than a 3 at anything. Friedman won't do much. But she is good at social. So she's good at converting my prisoners and keeping people up, spirits up, and she will do research. Well, not that I need any researchers anymore. And she'll doctor, and she'll firefight. So, not a complete waste, but certainly not. I'm glad I didn't pick her up when I was like down to just like 4 people. But now that I have, a dozen, yeah, it's great to have somebody to help out with like the warden duties and to keep people cheery. So this is going fairly well. This is, 90th day. So we've been operating for 3 months. It's raining. People are going about their business rather slowly here on first speed. That's Rimworld. Might do more Rimworld. But I'm also thinking I'm going to do Banished. And I'm going to have more on my plate because I got more demands from work. So I'm going to have to prioritize things. But don't worry. Videos will keep coming, folks. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.